Hi, my name's David from Grudna Property Maintenance, and we are a landscaping snow plowing company out of Parma, Ohio. And I'm going to give you a tour of my shop today. So this is our little work area set up for everything that breaks, that we fix. Our blade sharpener gets a lot of use. We mow 5 days a week. Sometimes 6 depending on the weather. Probably service around 120 mowing accounts. Grease, everything takes a lot of grease. So here are some of our plows.
How many accounts do you guys have for plowing?
For plowing, we're at 122 right now, pretty much maxed out for the 4 trucks that we run.
A lot of residential places and stuff like that?
Pretty much majority of residential. I would say 25 to 75 mix, 75 residential, 25 commercial, industrial. This truck, I'm in it, and this one does all the industrial, commercial, church, parking lots, because around here you can't get that in driveways. So maybe 1 or 2, you know, but it's not going to be in a residential area. So this one does more of a mix of residential and commercial. So
what do you got on this one?
this one's got the 8.6 MVP3 Western, and then we ended up putting a Vulcan system on it.
How's that held up for you this year?
Awesome. This is going to be the 3rd winter that I'm using it, and barely any wear on it compared to what the original cutting edges I had on there. The nose always starts to wear first, and that was the biggest problem with that. So I ended up going with this system, and it solved the issue. So over here we got another plow. This one does a lot of residential, helps with commercial if it needs to, but this is mainly residential, and so is that one. That's strictly residential. If people know about Parma, the driveways are very, very narrow. Houses are together, so this is all it does. It started in 2013. The truck that I started with is not here with us anymore, but so it was me and Ralph, and we've been growing since then. Right now we run 2 crews and a floater crew that kind of helps out with everything. We do maintenance. One crew does all the maintenance, the other crew does all the landscape installs, softscapes, and then we run 4 trucks for our plowing.
What was the journey like to get you guys to build up from being a part-time job to now your full-time gig? Was it hard? Was there a lot of ups and downs, anything like that?
It definitely took time to go full-time. I would say like the first 2 years were, you know, part-time, and then just hiring people in, and then just getting our name out there, building a reputation with our customers, and it just took off after that. Providing quality service, showing up when you're saying you're going to be there, being reasonable with pricing, and just being in the community.
here. Hopefully, you never know in Ohio. What is it like to transition from your winter to your summer?
We're gonna be starting cleanups next week, so that's why we have one of the trailers here, ready to go. Some of the equipment on it. Got a bed edger, weed thatchers, push mower for backyards, our bigger mowers right here, and then a lot of equipment over there that's just ready to go.
What do you guys got to do as far as, I'm sure you already have accounts that you do regularly. Do you guys do anything to get new accounts, or is it all word of mouth?
To be honest, it's mostly word of mouth, and then we have a Instagram and Facebook. We're also on Google, so I think combination of all of them.
What's your Instagram?
Grudna OH.
And Facebook the same thing?
It should be.